from our hands up to here was just ate alive.
Oh, for nothing.
For absolutely nothing. I was like, no, this can't be happening.
We've got a guest who's worth watching. They've made an effort, which is nice. Although they just said, just as the song was ending, "You've been up early. What time's your show start?"
That's the worst Irish accent I've ever heard.
How rude. Which is code for, I've never listened to the show. I don't know what time it is. I've never heard you guys before, ever.
What show is this called again?
Yeah, unbelievable. So rude. Ladies and gentlemen, Maura Higgins.
Yeah. Hello.
Morning, Maura. Nice
Hello there.
Good morning.
Hello.
Top of the morning to you.
Hello, Maura. How are you? We're Irish, actually. Chris and myself are both Irish.
Really?
Well, my dad's Irish, your mum's Irish.
I'm a dual citizen, actually. Thank you.
You are
very
dual
much.
citizen,
So there you go.
Yeah.
And so, and Maura is a big culture. So there you are.
I am.
She is.
Culture.
Yeah, big bogger. Now,
is that offensive?
No.
No?
I am a bogger.
You're a bogger. She's a bogger, everyone.
Because she's not, it's with an O, by the way.
I just thought it said that. B-O.
What does it mean?
Don't be like, oh, Maura started swearing already.
Yeah.
No, I've been warned.
It's a bogger. It's B-O-G-G-E-R. Well, it basically means somebody from down the country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool country people.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
A cold sheet, actually, if you look up the dictionary, it's an unsophisticated country person. So
It's only, that's not, well, you're not one of those, are you? Obviously.
Happy morning to you too.
Exactly.
Welcome.
So, talk me through this then, Maura. The phone call comes in. Had they asked you to do I'm a Celebrity before?
No.
So the phone call comes in, and what's your first thought?
I was like, oh God, can I do a show like that? I'm petrified of Everton. But I took the meeting straight away. And then I was like, oh yeah, I am up for the challenge. But after the meeting, I think I was more scared because they really like go into depth of like the hunger and like how tough it really is.
Yeah.
And like the withdrawals from like caffeine and sugar, and you probably know all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, right?
I thought it was a million times tougher than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you said
and
that.
I thought it'd be tough. But unlike you, I didn't bounce out of there as if I'd faced all my fears and I was a new person. I thought I had more fears when I left than when I went in.
Well, to be honest, I feel like that with the spiders. Like I went in with a massive fear of spiders, and I think my fear is a lot worse now. Like,
it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, really
I don't know
weird.
how you did some of those spider challenges.
It's actually so
goodness.
much harder when you're doing it. Like watching a trial, you're a bit like, oh, come on, get on with it.
Yeah.
But when you're facing it,
Yeah.
it is so tough.
It's amazing.
They're brutal, some of those.
You'll never watch the show in the same light again
No.
now.
No.
It's I've got a respect for everybody who's been on that show and done it. And you sit at home with your cup of tea and your biscuits going, get on with it, stop whinging. Oh, God, I'm scared of spiders. Oh, get on with it.
Yeah, but then when you're in it and you're starving, you're so hungry,
Yeah.
you're really low in energy all the time.
That's what would do it for me, the food thing, I think.
I didn't think I'd struggle. Like I didn't think the hunger was going to be as bad.
Yeah.
But my God, you're never satisfied. Like your stomach is growling 24/7.
See, I was all right with the food because it was like, well, first of all, because I got asked to do it really early.
Right.
So I had months to kind of get my head around the idea of it. So I trained like a good one. So I lost loads of weight. So I was So I did that. And also, I think mentally, I'm like, well, there's no food. So there's no food. There's nothing whinging and moaning about it. It ain't going to make any difference. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no point. But I actually did the opposite. I ate more and I drank more coffee and drank more alcohol. And yeah, I did all the things wrong. Like they would tell you to like kind of wean yourself off coffee and sugar.
Yeah.
No,
I tried to wean myself off tea and I didn't do a good job with that at all.
I think the day before I went in, I was in the hotel and I had like 5 black coffees in a row. I was like, why am I doing this? And then the migraines were severe.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really bad.
So you're intermittent fast anyway, don't you? So you kind of trained yourself a bit.
I got to the point where I was like, I'd get up in the morning and they'd go, do you want your breakfast? I'd be like, breakfast. It's the same thing every day.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, do you know, I'm all right. I'll have it later. And then later when they'd make a bit, because you start going a bit, not feral, but you adapt really quickly. So people are like, if we don't do everything for breakfast, we can save something for later on, maybe have a bit of lunch or something. If we save a bit of rice in the evening, then we can move it over. And so you're like, okay, that's great, but it's still rice and beans. So when they go, Chris, you still got your rice and beans from this morning, I'm like, okay. Well,
great. Can't wait to have that.
Yeah. Because it tastes of nothing.
It's bland. There's no flavour. Like I went through a phase in there where I was like, I cannot eat this. Like, this is worse than the eating trial.
It's the weirdest thing. It doesn't taste. The first time you get it,
you're like, this isn't too bad.
It's all right. This what I'm moaning about. Yeah. It tastes of nothing. Like nothing.
Yeah. And then it's just, when you keep eating it, it's like, oh no, I can't do this again.
It's literally fuel, isn't it? I suppose that's.
Yeah, and you force it into you because, like, you know, the walk into trials and stuff, like you're just so lethargic, and you're like, oh my God, I need energy because you're on a very low calorie deficit, aren't you?
There's a lot of things on that show that don't need to be the way they are.
How do you mean? Well, they've made it harder than they need to.
Well, yeah, and I get it. It's a very successful format, and it really works. And who am I to say that they're... But, for example, the shower is ice cold. Ice cold.
It is, yeah.
It doesn't need to be that cold.
A little bit
because it's man-made. It doesn't need to be that freezing.
Yeah. Is it?
It does. It's freezing.
Yeah, and like obviously after trials, like women having to wash their hair in that, nah.
And the floor's manky and slippy.
Yeah, so basically you get in the shower, but then like, you know, you don't have like a mat to stand on afterwards. So you've showered and you walk down to get your towel and whatever, and then your feet are just filthy. And then you're using your towel to dry your feet. Yeah. Because everyone gets, what's that called? Athlete's foot. Yeah. Because your towel is damp 24/7.
Yeah. Oh, that's
and
not
then
good.
your towel is filthy then because you're drying your feet and your feet are filthy.
That's unnecessary, isn't it?
So you're hungry and you get athlete's foot.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? It's a tricky one to sell this.
When you do the trials and you get covered in all the gunk and stuff, right, do you have to go and wash your own clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, unnecessary. Unnecessary.
There's no secret luxury or anything, is there?
There's no secret washing machine and dryer.
And that would be nice, wouldn't it?
The thing is, they don't show it. So I see everybody trudging into camp because I've been there.
Yeah.
I'm like, and you're all covered in goo. And you go, well, I got 5 stars, I got 8 stars, I got 12 stars. Hey. What they don't show is then you go, right, I've got to go and wash, or I've got to get out of this, shower, and then wash all my clothes.
Well, the good thing is you have spare, so like...
Not a lot.
No, but like, say for the trial, they make you wear like the shorts and the T-shirt.
Right.
Which like, I would prefer to wear a trouser so that, you know, the bugs and stuff aren't on me. But they're like, no, everyone's in your shorts.
Oh, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. And then obviously if you're destroyed, like, you go and wash them and you have a spare. But you just have to hope that all that stuff dries, but it doesn't dry. So your stuff is always damp.
The socks are made of a material. I don't think if they find it on Earth, that when the socks get wet, they stay wet forever.
Not drying.
They do not dry.
You wring them out, they're still wet. You put them by the fire, they just burn. They will be. And then if they do dry, someone else will take your dry socks and you'll be left with someone else's wet socks.
Right. And someone is always taking your towel as well.
Yeah.
And this
so
year was
annoying.
particularly rainy, right?
Yeah, really bad. Really bad.
Of rain.
I woke up one morning in my hammock and I was drenched. Like I looked like I had a shower. It was really, really bad.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, no.
I enjoyed seeing your Monica from Friends frizzy curly hair. Because every time I've seen you on television or a photo of you, you have straight hair. And then the next thing is, I'm like, who's this little curly tots Annie look-alike that's just appeared out of nowhere? Who's this little cute boy? Who's he?
My hair is so curly and frizzy.
It's unbelievable. I literally, I'm like, where's Maura gone? who's the little curly hair boy with no makeup on?
The boy.
Who's he?
Okay, too far.
Oh, he's Bonnie. Don't get me wrong. He looks like a lovely fella. Curly tots on it. Proper curly tots.
Yeah, it's an absolute mess. And just a bit of curl cream would have been nice.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't give you any time.
No curl cream.
Yeah.
But you did it.
I did it.
Yeah, it's an amazing thing to have done, isn't it?
Yeah,
Incredible.
like
Do you
you
feel proud of yourself?
very, very proud of yourself
Yeah.
coming out of there. Yeah.
Chris is still in a WhatsApp group with your jungle buddies, aren't you?
Yeah, Maura will be in hers.
Oh yeah,
as well.
we're in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
already.
one?
Yeah, straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's popping off.
Is there anyone who
20%.
isn't in that group, or are you?
No,
all in there?
everyone.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice. That's
yeah.
good.
It's really nice.
So you're all friends.
They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't have anybody that they'd need to exclude.
No,
Yeah, no.
there was one
We
in
had
your,
such a
wasn't
good bunch.
Yeah, great,
Everyone
yeah.
was lovely.
It
Yeah.
was a very nice year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It
Was,
really
that not the
nice.
case for you?
No, everybody was fine, but we had Matt Hancock, which is a bit of a weird one. So, and then
Right.
and then Nigel Farage did last year,
That's
and
it.
then I think they suddenly realised, maybe we don't need to put these people in anymore.
Right.
So it was a really lovely bunch of campmates that you had.
Yeah.
And everybody seemed to genuinely really get on. And
We really did.
How nice is
that's-
Barry McGuigan, by the way, isn't he?
He's so
what a
sweet.
lovely guy.
So lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone was just really nice and fun and hilarious and laid back and
Yeah.
humble and there was no arguments. Yeah.
No, it's
Very
great.
It's good though.
Yeah.
It is good.
Because
Yeah.
you know what it's like. There's nowhere to hide.
I know. And like people can get hangry, but like
Yeah.
we had no issues at all.
I remember walking past Sean Walsh and I went, hello, Sean Walsh. He went, oh, Jeff off.
Oh, yes, I remember you'd.
And I went, okay. And I just walked the other way. And then later on he came and said, sorry, but and I'm like, that's fine. It's fine. I get it. He thought I handled it really well. I was raging inside.
Were you?
Oh, raging. And I did that thing, all right, fine. Walked off and I went, yeah. But he thought, God love Chris. He obviously knew I was stressed
He
out.
gave
He
me
just
space.
left me to it. I was I was trying to find some wood to hit him over the head with.
Wow.
But yeah, the experience of it is, it's a really weird thing that it really is one of those things that you only really understand it if you've done it.
1,000,000%. Yeah. Like the days are so long in there, right?
It's nothing to do.
And and you feel like, oh my God, this is so long. But then when you get out of there, it's like, oh my God, it's over. Like I've done it. That's the crazy feeling. And you feel, and when you come out, it's like, oh my God, I feel like I've been away forever. But then the other side of it is like, oh no, I don't want it to end.
Did you feel a bit zen? Like I came out, so because you don't have your phone, so you very quickly get used to not having a phone. And then you kind of get out and you want to switch your phone on because you want to hear from your mates and your family and everything. That's fine. But when I just remember thinking I was a little bit zen-like because the troubles of the world don't exist there.
I didn't turn on my phone. Like I got out and I didn't turn my phone on until 11 p.m. that night.
Really?
Yeah, and then when I turned it on, I didn't even use it. I literally just left it. I was like, I don't even want to go through it. I just wanted to stay in the bubble and
nice,
surround
isn't it?
myself with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't properly go on it until I had my flight back home. Yeah.
Good
It's
for
healthy,
you.
that, isn't it?
It is healthy.
Yeah.
So
'Cause you can kind of get wrapped up in all of that, you know?
Oh, and you go back to that life so quickly.
Yeah.
So quick.
It's weird. I'm like, I don't need a phone. I really don't
No.
need a phone. And yesterday I just bought 3 new chargers because I can't run out anywhere. I need a charger for work. I need a charger for the office.
Yeah.
Was there anything you did? Because obviously you won't have seen a lot of it back unless you sat back.
Yeah, I've not seen much, only like stuff on social media.
But you've spoken to friends and family about them watching you and stuff.
Yeah.
Was there anything you did in there that was never shown on telly?
I mean, there was a lot more conversations that were had that obviously wasn't aired. They had.
I did a challenge.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God, I did a full challenge that wasn't aired.
There you go, me too.
But it was the same day as we were doing a challenge. Do you remember when the group was split in two?
Right.
And it was me, Barry, Oti, and who else was there? Alan.
Right.
And we did one where we had these like big massive balls that we had to like break open.
Yeah.
Right before that, we had done a completely different trial. It all went wrong. There was only 1 minute left. And the machines kept breaking. Me and Alan broke the handle off our machines. And there was like these magnets, but they weren't working. And even Ant came down and tried to work my machine because he thought I was just being silly. And I was like getting all stressed going, no, it won't work. And I was like, I'm against the clock. I'm going to lose. And then he came down and was like, no, her machine is actually broke.
Good.
And then there was 1 minute left and they were like, guys, we're really sorry. We have to change the whole trial. And at that stage, like it was with green ants. So our arms from our hands up to here was just ate alive.
For nothing.
For absolutely nothing. I was like, no, this can't be happening.
You and I have very similar experiences. You know, when you went to the Jungle Arms and
Yes.
you have a little drink and then you have a sing-song and then you sing and then they put it on television and you kind of cringe and you go, oh, God, my
And you go,
singing.
oh, no.
Oh. They didn't even air my singing.
Stop.
They didn't even put it, they played everybody else's and
They
not
did.
mine.
You're so
Were you
right.
that bad?
I clearly was.
But you can sing.
You can.
Clearly was awful. They didn't even show any of it. It was like I wasn't even there.
Oh my God. I mean, they should have not aired me. Let's be real.
No, they should have.
My
They
girlfriend said to me
absolutely
when she came out, she goes, did you not even shower in there? And I'm like, yeah. She goes, did you wash your clothes or anything? I went, yeah. She goes, never saw any of that. And I'm like, the shower's free. I'm scrubbing on my hands and knees. I'm scrubbing my T-shirt and having to dry it.
Yeah.
And they only show it's something like 12 minutes of
Oh, is that
camp
what-
life or something per episode or something.
Also, that soap, that does not clean you.
No.
There is no scent to the soap.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to wash anything. It's actually so pointless taking a shower.
It's not the show for you if you've got OCD, kind of
Yeah.
like I have, especially when it comes to some of the water that they're washing the dishes in. You just don't even want to go there. You don't even want to think about it.
No.
It would be just easier to just let the raccoons come in the middle of the night and lick the bowls clean.
But we had mice around camp a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just from all the cooking, like bits of food is everywhere. Like, you can't really stop that, you know?
You saw a big rat when you were in there. Do you remember?
Matt Hancock, yeah.
Oh, right. Hey, bit of politics. You started talking to the rat,
Yeah,
actually,
you
didn't
did.
you, at one point? Do you remember?
Well, you go, if you need to go to the loo in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
it's dark.
Oh, that is the worst.
Proper dark.
Yeah.
And if something moves, you're jumpy.
Yeah, and you're walking down to the toilet at night. It's dark, and you got a little tilly lamp, and then you have these massive things jumping out. It's petrifying.
Horrible.
Yeah. Did you have a lot of bush turkeys and like wallabies and stuff in camp?
But bush turkeys, yes.
Yeah.
And anything that moves that isn't dangerous looking is like, oh my God, come and look at this.
Yeah.
What is it? It's, I don't know, animal thing
Yeah.
with paws
Don't know
and
what
a
anything
head.
is.
And then you
Yeah.
look at it for like 20 seconds and you go, okay.
I seen a snake one day.
Oh, did
I was
you?
like to the security, I was like, snake! And yeah, he couldn't catch the snake. The snake got away. I was like, brilliant.
So it can come
Snake's on the way to camp.
Who are do you have besties from there? From
I
your
feel like
time?
I got on with everyone about the same. Yeah, there was no one that I was like, you know, glued to more than others.
Right.
Yeah, I think everyone was just like a group, which was really nice.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And are you all going to meet up now
Yeah,
you're back?
we're planning a reunion.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Be fun. Why?
Because everyone gets really busy.
No, I think we will have a reunion.
Yeah.
Barry McGuigan said he's having it in his house.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
What, in Ireland?
No, he
does
lives
live
over here.
Okay,
yeah.
great. I was about to say, yeah, I'm having it in my everybody fly over.
He probably regrets saying that now.
So what's next?
I mean, God knows. I mean, 2025 will hopefully be booked and busy, and yeah, lots of things coming in.
You've
so.
got things, look, you can tell. Your eyes, you've got things.
Maybe.
You've got things. I was reading my notes about you, and it was saying that. Now, have you done Love Island USA after Sun? Have you done that?
Yeah, I've hosted it.
Now, that doesn't go out in America, does it? Does
That's America, yeah.
but does it? Is it on telly in America?
Yeah.
The one that you do.
Yeah.
No one can
It's
understand.
on Peacock.
But no one can understand your voice in America.
Yes, they can. Everyone loves the Irish accent.
But
Yeah.
they don't know what you're saying.
They do. I don't need subtitles.
There are Irish people who don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's true. But no, I never have problems. No. And I have to interview people on the sofa, and no one's like, sorry. What you said?
Why do you say it?
And then Christmas with the family.
Christmas, probably go back to Ireland. Yeah.
See everybody.
Not seen them in a while, so yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Well done.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, well
You
done.
you finished in 6th place. All the best people finish in 6th place. by the
Oh,
way.
are you
Best.
sixth place? Right, okay.
Sixth place is not a bad place to finish.
Yeah.
Because you just miss out on cyclone, but you don't miss out like that day. It's like the day before or something, because 4 people do cyclone. So like
you've done the stint, haven't you?
You don't want to go out the morning of cyclone.
No.
Which I think would have been the day after you.
Yeah. And the only thing that I felt like I missed that one was the skydive. And then I mentioned it on one of my interviews and they gave me it. And I was literally like, oh my God.
You did it?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was incredible. Yeah.
You weren't nervous?
No. Only when like the guy was moving me to the side of the plane, I was a bit like, oh, no. And then I kind of had a freak out, but he was like, no, you can't turn back now. It's too late.
It's an amazing thing to do, isn't it?
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Incredible. I actually went back the next day to do another one.
Did you?
Yeah. But the rain came in, so I couldn't do it.
Oh. This is going to be your thing now, isn't it?
I know. I'm now an adrenaline junkie.
You can jump out of a helicopter with some spiders.
No, I'll leave the spider. Yeah, we don't need spiders.
Hey, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you all.
All the best. Have a great Christmas.
Much. Thank you, you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very lovely 6th place winner, the best place to finish, and I'm trying to get me out of here. Maura Higgins, everybody.
Thank you.
Radio